Hi y'all, Tracey with Trials of a Long-Haired Girl here. I am going to share with you this recipe that I found for oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. P.S. It calls for unsweetened coconut and I don't have any, so we're leaving that out. Okay, ingredients. Go through the list. Chocolate chips. I'm going to use the Lily's. It doesn't specify and it says only 2 to 3 per cookie. And I know this is 30 chips is a serving, so I really don't think it's going to add that much to it. 2 tablespoons of butter. I have already put it in a little container so that I can melt it. Sugar, I am using my monk fruit sweetener. Brown sugar, I am using the Truvia brown sugar blend. My very ripe banana. 1 egg. Vanilla, baking powder, baking soda, it's right there, cinnamon, no, salt, the one in the red container. My old-fashioned oats. My flour. Did I miss anything? Nope. Aside from the coconut, which I already said I'm not using. Because I have some sweetened coconut, but I'm trying to keep this as low point as possible. Okay. Let me get my ingredients put together. Portioned out, and then we'll be back to mix these together. Okay, I've already put my banana in the bottom. I'm pouring in, this is my little KitchenAid bowl. I am pouring in my melted butter. And it says to beat your butter, sugar, brown sugar. Okay, so I went ahead and just put my sugars together in this bowl. It did not say to pack it, so I did not. Okay. 1 egg.
Yes.
Banana, egg,
Banana.
sugar. Oh, my vanilla. I need my teaspoon of vanilla. Teaspoon. Okay, now I am going to put this in my KitchenAid and mix it up, and then we'll be back. Okay, now in my bowl, I have put together my 1 cup of flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a half teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I am mixing that together. And while it says whisk together, I tend to use a fork because we didn't really have whisks in my house when I was growing up. Necessarily, I think we had one, but it wasn't a must-have kitchen item, so we didn't really have it. Okay, now I have that all mixed together. I'm going to add this with our wet ingredients and mix that until it's well incorporated. And then we'll be back to add the oatmeal. Okay, so now our batter looks like this. And it says to add in to blend in the oatmeal and the coconut. This is a 1.5 cups of old-fashioned oats. So I'm going to mix that in. And it says 2 to 3 chocolate chips per cookie. I did 2.5 servings of the chocolate chips, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them in here. Well, they smell good. Oh, I guess I need to preheat my oven too. Anybody else making Christmas candy this year? It is something my mama used to do every year. And I guess, quite honestly, you could probably mix these up any way that you choose to. You could probably add in nuts, although that would increase the points. Okay, now hold on, let me grab my cookie sheet. Okay, I have lined my cookie sheet with parchment paper. And it says to use a cookie scoop, but I don't have one. So I'm just going to take my 1 tablespoon measuring spoon here. Oh, you know what? The perfect thing to help me get these out, Anita would be proud, would be my spurtle. So quite honestly, in doing it this way, I probably will not have a chocolate chip necessarily in each cookie, but I'm okay with that. Something else that you could probably do would be to add a little peanut butter in your batter, like maybe the PB Fit or PB2. That would probably also give it a little extra flavor. Okay, I'm going to finish putting these out and I'll show them to you before I put them in the oven. Okay, I wound up with more like 36. I have 2 cookie sheets. I have this one, which is my darker one, and then I have the one that I started out with. So all total, I have about 36, and I suspect that that's probably because I didn't use a cookie scoop. I used my 1 tablespoon measuring spoon. So it says to bake them for 10 to 14 minutes, and the recipe says that it is 4 Weight Watchers Smart Points per cookie. I'm going to, I think with what I used, I think I got it down to 3, but it may actually be more like 2 now that we have more cookies. But and that's on purple, but let me double check that and I will tell you that in a few minutes. But I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. I'm going to go for 12. That's what I tend to do. I kind of go in the middle. And with both batches of these cooking at the same time, it may kind of make a difference. But I'll be back when they come out of the oven. Okay, they are out of the oven. They look pretty good. I put mine in there for about 15 minutes because some of them still didn't quite look done in the center. I'm going to let these cool for a few minutes and then we will try one out. Okay, it's been 10, 15 minutes-ish, and I'm going to try a cookie. I think it probably could have used just a titch more cinnamon, but I like it. Let's see if I can See, it looks pretty good. So there you go. There is the oatmeal chocolate chip cookie recipe. I hope if you try it, you enjoy it. I really think that next time I may throw a little PB2 in there just to kind of give it a little bit of a different flavor. I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for watching.